So I'm at home right now and I'm reading some of your comments, and I thought I'd put some basics in there for some of you that are worried about your car getting stolen. So here are some quick things that you can do to stop your car getting stolen. Don't be a complete dingus and leave your keys within range of the letterbox, because in fact I caught somebody once fishing for keys that I had accidentally left in my old house on the stairs, that I'd taken my shoes off and basically dropped my keys, and somebody was trying to get through the letterbox, but that house was a lot smaller, the door was a lot closer, so don't leave your keys in range of the letterbox. Also would recommend putting your keys inside a Faraday cage if they're keys that this one doesn't, because I only have an old car, but if you have one with keyless entry, put your key in a Faraday cage and that will stop it getting read. Consider locking your keys in a key box, but I would advise maybe not taking it to your bedroom or to where your kids sleep. I would say find somewhere that is locked away, that doesn't require, if they do decide to get in your house, them coming upstairs. Also, make sure you've got security cameras, and they're cheap enough these days that you don't have to spend loads of money, and make sure that they store and save the data. This one, as you can see, is watching the vehicles quite nicely, and I can even make my chicken and chips at the same time as monitoring the safety of my cars. A classic thing that I see all the time, and you see it on like Facebook, and you see it, people ranting that they had their car broken into last night and the person must have had one of those crazy devices. Well, chances are it's not, but you might have had a jammer. So when you press your lock button, turn around, make sure your lights flash, and check the door that your car is actually locked, and that will stop people from, trying your door handle and getting in there. Another thing is, don't leave things like your wallet. This wallet is awesome and I spend my life losing it, but don't leave it on your dashboard, don't leave it on your seat or in the centre console where people can see it, because the chances are they might smash the window, which takes all of about 2 seconds, and steal it. Same with handbags, ladies. Put your handbags out the way, don't leave them on display. Also consider moving your OBD plug. For those that don't know what an OBD plug, it's the opposite to this, that sits under your dashboard, and this is where the CAN bus and all the systems can be tagged onto. This particular tool is something that reads and writes onto that OBD port. This is used for diagnostics, but it could also, that plug could be used for nefarious things. So consider just moving the location of the plug. Just take it out. You can actually get extenders and all sorts of things, and there's some good technicians out there that will actually cut the plug, put a new connector on, and locate it in a completely different place. Sorry, I've just had my chicken and chips. So none of these things are going to stop your car from definitely getting stolen, but they're all things that you can do that are free. I was going to suggest buying a Rottweiler and then keeping your keys in the pen where the Rottweiler sleeps, but that does cost a lot of money. But jokes aside, these are relatively easy things to do. Then none of them are going to stop it, but it's free. It's all free things that you can do, and it all helps. And also, if you've got keyless entry, I see a lot of people in the comments saying disable your keyless entry. I would agree, disable your keyless entry. It's definitely going to help because your key's not transmitting. So when you go to that car park to park your car, park it under a CCTV camera, or park it where there's plenty of people. Park it near the ticket machine, or park it where there's an exit where people go up and down. When there's more people about, they're less likely to go for that because they kind of want to be hidden. And I think that's probably an easier one to do. I'm not saying it works every time, but trying to keep it in the most public location is better. And equally so, don't park in between like high-sided vehicles where there's plenty of cover for people. So these are just some tips. I'm not saying that they all work, because if they want it, they'll take it. But there's certainly little things that you could do to improve your security, and make sure you lock your doors and of your house, because that's a whole nother video. But we'll, anyway. Have a great one. I've been Ned in Motion, and I hope you enjoy the videos. Oh yeah, and I really should take my own advice and not leave my key in the door where somebody could smash the window and just reach in, unlock the house, and take my car. That's not very sensible. Yes. Oh, dear me.